Hi again everybody, hi, it's only me, wushurichard, and I want to welcome everybody to this video. I want to, excuse me, I want to wish everybody a very nice Merry Christmas, okay? Merry Christmas everybody and a Happy New Year. I had to make this video, right? So, every year I like to make videos, for whatever season it's going to be, like Halloween, so something spooky for the fun, Christmas, something Christmassy. I've been meaning to make some new little animated cartoons and stuff about Christmas time and that, and the magical feeling of it all. But there's nothing really much to say. Just wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Take care. Take care at home or out and about wherever you may be. If you've had any snow wherever you are or live, okay, shout out to Jason if you're watching. I'm just saying, if you have any snow wherever you are, then it's Christmas season, the feeling. But as I say, with me living in a tropical environment, most days I've been going out in a t-shirt. It's been a bit more chilly the last couple of days, so I've been like going out in a hoodie, jacket and that. But I'm just saying, just take care, okay, over the Christmas. Don't go rushing around, for whatever you may be doing, going to see relatives or last minute shopping or whatever. Just be careful, always. And there's nothing really much to say. Things I love about Christmas, okay, are the best thing I like is Scrooge. The old movie, A Christmas Carol. That's just an old movie set in old England, where I was, born, London in England, but it was a totally different place back then, Really, I mean, how places change, and the culture and everything is just amazing, isn't it? But England, about old England, and when you see old films like that, Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. It's a wonderful old story, isn't it? A legendary story, and I've always loved that story. I was a little bit worried, when they first made the Disney version, that the more modern, like 3D animated Disney version, because I was thinking, what's that going to be about? But when I saw the movie, I liked it. It was really good, actually. It was a good adaptation of it. I like the older ones, the oldest one. I also enjoyed very much the Muppets, Muppets Christmas Carol, back in the day, when I was growing up. But my favourite versions of it were I don't know exactly with my dates here because there's been so many versions, shorter versions, longer versions, live action and animated. But my favourite versions were the live action, the black and white one. They had that, fair enough. But I liked the one which was, I do believe, the first colour version of it. And it was really, really good. And it's just such a spooky story, isn't it? About the three spirits, and you've got Jacob Marley, who comes, and warns Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, about. Isn't that the most important thing? And like I've always said to people, excuse me, although it was set in a Christmas setting, and it was all about Christmas time mostly, with that kind of setting, about Christmas, and although it was, based around the Christmas time and period, and that was because you've got to remember the culture and everything, and what was the number one festival of the time of year and everything, magical time. But the thing is, because I relate this story to many things, when I'm for example, when I've been teaching my students here in China, in the past, we've actually watched versions of this film, and the story, even a short version I showed them, animated version. We I've looked at the story together, and many students know it, through me showing it in the class, and they enjoy the story, and I think they can all admit, it's similar because every country has its own cultures and own festivals and stuff. We have Christmas in the West, let's say, we've always had, like in England and America, let's say, and in many parts of the world, Christmas has been a big thing for many years. But there's people that don't celebrate Christmas for whatever, for their own beliefs and different things, and also, in, let's say, in China, it's not being celebrated properly here for as a main Chinese festival, right? I mean, more in recent years, people have like been kind of like celebrating, but it's not like proper the big thing. The big thing in China has always been like the New Year or the Spring Festival, as they call it. It goes Chunjie in Chinese, the Spring Festival, which is the lunar calendar, because they have the lunar moon calendar. It's a different culture totally, and that's a different thing. I can go into all detail of that and different aspects, and they have different kinds of festivals. But I'm just saying, we've got the yin and the yang, yin yang, but the thing I'm saying, okay, is that I don't know a lot about that. I'm not so versed in that, but I'm just saying, you can see the similarities though. It's about the warmth, back in the simple days, the olden times when people were less about mobile phones and pressing stupid gadget buttons, and their brain up in the cloud. It weren't about that BS back in the day. Excuse my swearing and stuff. But back in the day, people were more simple and people were more human and they were more warm. And it was about getting together in cold times. So when you see the snow, but you think of warmth, wrapping up warm. When you see lights and that, colourful lights and things, just like the Christmas tree lights or decorations of Christmas, the same with Chinese like festivals and stuff. At the New Year, they have these like red lights and lanterns and things they put up. But it's all about that warmth, and the thing about the family coming together and the people you love, the close people coming together, having a big meal. Maybe you might not have like the best job. You might be working. You might be a very fairly poor family, just like you see families like that depicted in Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. But you see what I'm saying though, where it's like they get together. It's like that's the time of year when they got a day or so, a few days together, to spend that time just to relax, have fun, enjoy it. Feel the warmth of your home. It might be cold outside, it might be tropical like this place, but I'm saying that like here. But I'm just saying, where you can like feel the warmth of such and the love, and to relax and just take it easy because you work all year through. And again, even like China being a big country, and so many students going to travel around or work, but travel around, let's say the country, to stay miles away from home for years and years. It's like soldiers going to war, into battle, like in the world wars and stuff, where they just want to come back together. You feel like you've been away from home for a long time, they get back together, and it's just a great feeling, and they can just eat, drink and be merry, I would say, but I don't want to use that word, eat, drink and be merry. Because for me, as I've told you before, I don't take any toxins into my body, knowingly, like an absolute rhubarb. I'm trying to use good words here. Alright, heck, I'll say it, stupid ass motherfucker, okay? Excuse my language, I know it's terrible, but I don't believe in drinking alcohol, smoking, anything. I don't care if it's weed, drugs, whatever, marijuana, man. Yeah, I don't care what it is, but for myself, I believe we've got one body, and I know people do, and they got addictions, and they like to just chill out, man. What the fuck, I don't know. But to me, I wouldn't want to do it because I've got one body. I'd rather stay healthy. I'm not the most strongest person, but I'd rather stay healthy. Do some exercise, do some martial arts. Damn this world for trying to brainwash me into a damn, the society, not the world. It's just habits of people that are crazy on drugs. It can be anything, the poisons of the world, money, poisons of humanity, money, just greed and gambling and the things that it's just their mind. Fancy jewellery, or is it bling bling and gold, whatever the fuck, things hanging around you. It's like you think. Like you say, they're so smart enough to say, marijuana and weed and stuff, that's just something that grows out of the ground, man, They're smart enough to say that, but yet they don't realise that all this bling bling and all this, whatever, this money and jewellery and all those fancy things, that it's nothing. It's all material. That is also something that comes from the ground, minerals and things like that. So what the hell, you're being controlled by people. So the people are lost in a lot of confusion in this day and age. And the technology is getting better and stuff, but people are just becoming more dumbed down. Well, they always have been in that way, but I'm just saying they're becoming more and more dumbed down generation after generation. Their greed and their ego is leading them nowhere, as I've said before. But nevertheless, again, we're talking about this whole feeling, of getting together, and just, and just feeling good, So that's what I'm saying, So when you see, like, in the old Scrooge film, getting back onto the topic now, sorry. A Christmas Carol. I think it's a beautiful story, and it really reflects that. And it's not a film so much about the festival, in this case, Christmas, as such. It's a little bit like like The Wizard of Oz, which I love. You can say a lot of these fantasy films, The Wizard of Oz. I mean, you could say anything, Star Wars, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just saying The Wizard of Oz. Alice in Wonderland, these fantasy films and things like this. You see what I'm saying? That it's like not so much about the story, even or Jungle Book, Disney Jungle Book, right? It could be anything. I can hear people saying Wolverine, Iron Man, X-Men. No, hang on, it's not the point. I'm saying there's certain stories where we can relate any story to our lives. But if you see what I'm trying to say, though, I like stories where there's some kind of meaning in there, that you can really take it away from it. That it's a story that's been creatively told that reflects on some part fantasy, but it's like it takes you away to a fantasy land. But the point is there that every single day, any day of your life, not only Christmas or not only a special day, but it's a festival. It's a moment of any day in your life, any time, right now. You could have an idea. You could make a change in your life. You could be more positive in yourself, and you could be more kind, more caring, more giving, more patient with others as a person, right? Regardless of what culture you're from or what your beliefs are, you might not be a Christian or whatever. I'm saying that, you just feel that you can be positive, and you can just treat today like, what, every day's my birthday, just like, what? How many days have passed? How many yesterdays have I been through? God, this is another one here. Tomorrow's coming, but how many tomorrows do I have? And you're like, just make the most of it, and say you stop being so petty and by being so simple-minded, in like too simple because you're too complicated in your mind on a daily basis. Money, greed, all that, and what people think of you, and and how hard you may have worked for pennies as such, scrounging, working so damn hard, and yet still comparing yourself to others just the same way as rich people do all the damn time, Who's got more than you? The grass is green always on the other side, always green on the other side. So at the end of the day, you're just exhausting yourself, either physically, mentally, or both, or for what, for people as well. So this is the thing. So the most important thing is to realise that beauty, carry that light. It's like, they say life is like, a candle, the light, it's there and it's just burning away, but it's like life. The day's like life, The light in the darkness is there, surrounded by darkness, but that little light is there. What separates you from that? So when you see a film like Scrooge, I'm sorry to ramble, but this is one of my favourite ever films, especially at Christmas time. My other favourite is Home Alone 2. I like the first two because after that they changed the actor, the kid, didn't they? But Home Alone 2 is just great. Macaulay Culkin, I can't even pronounce his damn name. But Kevin, Kevin. And I love the woman. The woman is the one who played his mother, because she was in Beetlejuice too. Beetlejuice. I like my horror films. I've told you my favourite horror films. About horror films, my favourite horror films were It, the original It, the long one, based on the Stephen King book. But the film is great. The guy who plays Pennywise, the dancing clown, was also the same guy who, I forgot his name now, damn it, but he was the guy who was actually in the hotel in Home Alone 2, when he says, there's an insane guest here with a gun, and then Kevin's, playing the clips from the TV, and he tries to scare him off, He does scare him off. Come along, Watson. He pulls the guy across. It's a great movie. Home Alone 2 is a beautiful movie. It's like, your very own cheese pizza. Yeah, man. I wish someone would pull up and give me in any kind of car and give me a cheese pizza, man. living in where I've been living in China, it's like don't get enough pizza, man. You know, I want some pizza sometimes. I love my pizza. Anyway, going back to what I was saying though, back to what I was saying about Christmas time, yeah, and Scrooge. Okay, Christmas Carol, the movie, the film. Okay, it's not really, to me, it's not only like designed for people who celebrate Christmas. It's about Christmas. It's more about that meaning. It's where this selfish, greedy, rich old man, who's older, funny enough too, who's been like that for such a long time, and he's been so wicked in his ways and selfish for so many years. It's never too late. You see, also it's too late to actually change your ways. And so he has a dream. We don't know if it's a dream or not, right? This is the thing, is it a dream or not? But it doesn't matter if it's a dream or not, or what it is. It's like, the question is, was it a dream that he was shown his past, present and future by three spirits that visited him in the night? Was it his guilty conscience or something there? What was it that he saw the spirit of his older work partner, Marley, come? There was always someone we connected with, I guess, or one way or another, one reason or another. And it shows basically that everybody has something in their heart, no matter what, regardless if that was a dream that Scrooge had or not. The most important thing was that we know inside, no matter how we act on the outside, maybe nastily, some people do, through fear of rejection from others, or through fear, that's what negativity comes from. Anger, whatever, it's like, it comes from like that, but on the inside, it means because we know love and we know what life is. We know what we want in life. We want better. We want respect. We want acceptance from others. We want to feel that our life means something, right? So he wakes up and he knows what's right and wrong on the inside, and anyone can make a difference. And when you start smiling and when you start being positive, you'll see the reflection back in your life. If you're a cold, mean, negative person, and you don't even know, if you're not happy in your life, maybe you're doing things that you don't even know are bad for you, but if you look at it, not like someone's telling you you're doing something wrong with your life, but if you just look at your life and say, am I happy? No. Who are the people I connect with on a daily basis? And look at the whole thing and see, if you're not happy, is there a change you can make? Start smiling, start doing something different, make a change in your life, connect with people, communicate, or find another hobby, drop some habits, look at those habits you've got, you know what I mean, get rid of them. It's like, myself, as I say, I've told you, I don't drink, so I don't socialise and go out drinking in bars and pubs and things like that. I don't drink any alcohol, not even a beer, not even a drink of wine, nothing. Because I don't want to toxify myself. I know you said, well, a little bit's good for the heart, or it's not too bad, it's not going to do anything. Come on, man, lighten up. You eat cheesy pizzas, don't you? I'm just saying. Whatever. But I don't choose that bullshit. Smoking as well, that's just crap. That's just going to fuck you up. Excuse my language, I have to say it because it's pure trash, right? And drugs. What the hell is wrong with people who take drugs? Addicted or not? Going to continue killing yourself? Are you going to continue hurting yourself? People that self-harm and things like that, or commit suicide. That's what it basically is. It's a form of self-torture. Why would you do that? To ease the pain. I'm going to cut my head off to ease the pain, am I? What are you talking about? It's like, that means the world's won. And who the hell are they outside of you? Nobody knows you. Then nobody knows your pain you're going through, right? You know your pain you're going through, as in depression and pressure, stress. So that means you know in your mind that you're not happy, are you? You feel stress. At least you're not crazy then, right? That means, because if you was smiling and happy and you're just dying there, burning on fire, then there'd be something wrong, right? But it means you're actually sane. If you're unhappy and under pressure, you should know, you know what, there's always people worse off than me. The people that are negative towards me are just, you should pity them on the inside, because they're just sad sons of bitches who don't even know you. You're more wiser than that. You feel unhappy and you should be thinking, well, I feel unhappy because I know there's better things in life and I want more. How can I go about doing them? Everything has to be thought about how to do things, or go and get experience, or make some changes in your life, do something else, free your time up, do something else to relax. Suddenly you'll start feeling so much better in yourself, health-wise, physically and mentally. And maybe not the kind of way of life that other people you know around you, or the people you've been hanging around with live their lives. It might not be their kind of way, but you will realise though, that you feel better in yourself, and you'll look back to yourself and on yourself, and you'll think, oh my God, a month or so ago I was thinking about doing terrible things, oh my goodness, hurting myself, and how ridiculous, how wrong I was, what a fool. I wouldn't be here now if I would have killed myself. There's people I know, there's people that have taken their lives away. There's people that have been so broken down and so stressed out from this world. The reality is what they call it. They don't want to believe in this philosophical mumbo jumbo. I'm not saying listen to someone speaking in a YouTube video, but they believe that reality, that the world is what's based around you in this society. They may even talk like I'm talking now. They may even speak even more so, making like videos on YouTube saying, you know what, the society's twisted, it's all fake and this and that. But they don't really believe it, and they don't change it. They still follow it like a slave in their hearts. They still speak a certain way based on how other people do. They still go out for a drink, go out this and that, oh yeah, don't take care of their health, whatever it is, They still believe the crap that's advertised to them every day on the internet or on TV. And that's what it is. They're not connecting with nature. The planet Earth, the ball, this where we're living, it is a natural thing, isn't it? Right, obviously. If you were living in the forest, the water and that, I'm trying to say the nature. We're human beings. We're sophisticated, civilized, human beings. We're building, using everything we can, the minerals on the ground to make metal, glass, plastic, concrete, whatever, make buildings and stuff. Or how smart we are to use, how we think we are to understand the universe. So people in general taking, all kinds of ingredients to make all kinds of food, cater to our taste, whatever, to cook and things, medicine, whatever. We're able to take care of ourselves and make life easy for ourselves. Travel, horse and wagon carts, damn it, speed fucking bullet train, but you know what I'm saying, we've got everything, But I'm saying you know what I mean? But they just haven't got the sense to make more peace for ourselves and stop having this greed and these illusions that confuse you to just be greedy, selfish, for nothing too. Because the more you want, the more you get, and the truth is, when you get something, the more you get, it's like you end up getting so much shit, excuse my language, you may be sitting in a room, I don't care if it's a room like this little simple room here, stone wall, damn it, what's the difference? Or you might be in a massive mansion. I could imagine this room here now as maybe a slightly run down little room in a massive mansion. Well, I can only sit here on this one computer. I might have a swimming pool a few acres away on this massive place, for example, right, if I was a rich person or had it's that. But I'm just saying. Now, I might have two big massive crates over there filled with gold. What can that bring me? You might really. If you got, what is it? It's just bars of stone. What the fuck is it? Excuse my language. I can really effing realistically. Buy me another 25th sports car to add to my collection. For example, you see these stupid dumb advertisements on YouTube. How many people agree with me with these dumb YouTube advertisements? They piss me off. They come at the beginning of videos. You can't even skip them sometimes now, even after a time limit. You have to wait for it to finish, and then you've got ones that come up in the middle of your long videos that come up in between. That pisses me off too. But I'm just saying, for example, okay, I'm saying that you can only do so much in life, is what I'm trying to say. You can buy medicine and stuff, fair enough, for healthcare and stuff. I'm saying you take care of yourself, hopefully, usually you won't need to. Prevention's better than cure, you know what I'm saying? You do exercise, stay away from crap, don't get into fights, don't get into arguments, In some countries, a lot of people like to own guns because they don't feel safe, because everybody's got guns. Like I've said before, I'm not going to get onto that topic again, but shootings going all over the place. Everybody needs to protect themselves, so a lot of people want to hold a gun. But let's say in America, for one example, I'm just saying, but a lot of countries, so what? How can you ever be in peace? If you've got to stand up to yourself stand up for yourself because of some crap going on. Fair enough, martial arts, the same thing. I know. I always stand up for martial arts and stuff. I'm just saying, the most important thing is we've got to learn to be civil and understand that it's not about giving. When you say be kind or be patient and be tolerant, it's like let people treat you like shit and just imagine that you're strong because you're taking it like a human punching bag. I'm not saying that. Or like other people are getting more money, why can't I? Oh, you're being treated unfairly and stuff. You got to look at it. See, from my point of view, I'm not a monk in that kind of way. The way I'm saying, I was like, I don't give a damn about the kind of things they care about. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, well, it's the priorities, isn't it? That guy's getting more money than you. Why can't I? Because I'm a stupid asshole. It's in my language again, swearing again. No. It's because it's whatever you want to do in life, and what you want to do, you've got to have a reason for why you want to do it and what it's for. You want to live in a big mansion. You want to have 25 sports cars, 3 swimming pools. For what? For you to use and enjoy, or is it because for the reputation? The more famous you get, people want to hunt you down and kill you. You never know. In this world, you're like the president. Sometimes you get, there's going to be people that don't like you, for example. Or let's say, for example, you're like, you just want a good reputation. You want everybody to know you. Oh yeah, he's got a lot of money. They're living in this same brainwashed mindset anyway. You want more people, you'd be more happy if more people would like you, yes, but you're not into idiots, would you? It's like, let's say a bunch of monkeys found you attractive and they wanted to make love to you and inbred, we call it inbreed with you. You wouldn't be happy about it, would you? You say, hey monkey, get your fucking cock out my ass, bitch. You'd probably say that, wouldn't you? They might not understand you. They might start picking you up and slapping you. I'm just saying, right? Sorry, but I've got to be real, right? Because there's something wrong there, right? So if human beings are coming up to you and saying that, I'm saying, oh man, you're good because you've got loads of money, you've got loads of reputation. All they are is brainwashed. Oh yeah, your hair is the same style of Justin Bieber. You're great, Or oh yeah. Are you a fan of the Kardashians? So am I. Oh, you're great. Now I'm going to treat you with more dignity. That's a load of old bullshit. We're all human beings underneath it all. If you didn't shave, you'd be hairy. Your hair would be hanging down. Some people are. So you'd be. If you. So we are what we are. You didn't cut your fingernails, you'd be a clawy bastard. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't wearing clothes, you'd be buck naked, right? So I'm just saying, right? Gotta be real, right? So people acting erratically, right? We make robots in our likeness, but we don't even understand our damn selves first. So when someone says, I want a robot for Christmas, or I want a computer, this and that, I want a machine, we use technology to help ourselves, and anything we make should be used to help us, not mess us up even more. And again, or a little kid says, I want a balloon. It's the same thing, why? I'm a massive fan of, what's his name? Forgot his name now, sorry. Oh, Jock Fresco. Sorry. Jock Fresco. Hey, Presto. Jock Fresco, he's amazing. And as I say, my favourite book ever, which has influenced my life so much, and I have it in audio form on my phone as well, is the Tao Te Ching, okay? Sometimes pronounced Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, but it's the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, okay? It's an old Chinese philosopher who was the greatest in my opinion. I'm not at all interested in Confucius, but Confucius, Kongzi, I'm not interested in him, but my absolute hero in life, just from the words, is definitely Lao Tzu for writing his book, the Tao Te Ching, which is about yin and yang, basically yin and yang, and the Tao, which is the absolute flow of nature, the truth. It's not in a person's words, it's just what is. It's like everything and nothing. What is and what isn't, but it's just absolute, like the universe, everything. Anything you can imagine, everything you can't imagine. It's just so good. It clears you up. It just makes you just think more clearly when you realise that everything you're thinking or saying is just creation from yourself now. And we're always confused, but it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's like a good thing because we're just working with something to use an idea, working with language, whatever it is. But we're always losing something, gaining something. It's not wrong or right, like good or bad. It's like it's balance through imbalanceness and imbalance through balancedness. Impossibilities from you get imperfection from perfection, that's it, Never's a kind of forever, all that kind of thing, It's like very philosophical and deep, hardness in the softness, softness in the hardness, But it's like, it's in a way though that you can really understand, and reflect on your life. I think anyone can with that, that kind of philosophy. But Christmas is around the corner. I must go out now because I have to do again some more martial arts teaching today, teaching someone a bit of basic training. self-defense, right? And we're going to be doing some more. I'll just do my little bit humbly, you know. I like to teach my Wing Chun usually mainly to my wushu students and stuff. I hope everybody's enjoying all of the stuff I'm sharing martial arts wise, okay, and all the videos I'm doing, okay, including my funny raps, not the best, but in the music I do and the animation as well, and the cartoons and everything, okay. More stuff coming, okay. I'm just wishing you all a wonderful Christmas, okay, everybody. You know who you are, my subscribers. I'll say hello to a few people, names-wise. I'll shout out now. Shout out the window. No, you might hear it through the trees. I'm going to say, you know, Demsley, Chuck, Bill, Black Sword Shinobi, that is that. Max, of course, okay, System 1 for Life, Max. Man, Axonian. I was Clive Mackenzie, okay. Jason Stork, of course, and Craig Flippy. Okay, Mike Reese, if you're there watching. Dan Bowen and family, if you're watching too. All of your families, everybody okay too, of course. Uncle Cal, sorry. I know I'm going to forget some people. I'm just calling a few people out, okay. The effects editor was another one. Kenshin715. All of you guys, okay. There must be more people. Bow, combat archery, fair enough, you know. Anyone who's friends with, you know, or we met through like Chosen Ninja and Chosen Ninja 2 and everybody that in the past. Will Gray, okay, epic, okay. I'll say people that are like, you know, who else is there? Oh man, Loyal to Law. I'm just thinking of a few people now, names wise. Vampire, okay. Everybody who's watching, okay. You know, everyone who was friends of Rick's, okay. Take care of yourself and family, you know, okay. There must be more people. I'm sorry, I just can't think. Who am I forgetting, man? There must be people. But you know what I'm saying, though, yeah. Said Chuck, right? They're wishing you all the best, everybody. Yeah. Mike. Not Mike Reese also, but the other Mike who was Shinobi Mystic before, you know, Shinobi Mystic. Other people who've subscribed to me, I can't remember some certain people. I'm really sorry. People that left comments on my stuff and that recently. The other, what's his name? Oh damn, I'm forgetting your name. There's a few people. I know you know who you are, but there's people that left messages on my videos and stuff. Oh my days! Now I can't think who it is. Damn, and I just can't even think now. Oh no, man. What the hell's your name? Okay, what else is there? Who else is there? So, but sorry, I'm just thinking. Give me a chance. I'm just thinking. There's a few people I want to say. Bob Sykes, if you're watching, you know, and all that. Anyone on that area? All of Demsley's family. I Demsley watching. Who your family? Obviously. Ollie, Millie, Molly, Dad, you know, Sister Crystal, everybody, yeah. Hope you're doing all right, everybody. Okay, Demsley, wife, everybody, yeah. All of you, you know, all your families, everybody's families on here. Yeah? You just take care of yourself, okay, and just be wise in yourself, you know, and just to avoid negativity. And just say if you've got any New Year's resolutions or plans for the New Year, good. But just don't waste your time in it, you know. Just think about it more. Can you free your time up? Are you going to create something in the new year, or are you going to do nothing? This is the question. I'm going to be creating a lot more stuff, hopefully. You know, artwork, animation, writing some stories, doing some music. You know, when I can, having fun. You know, making more connections with people, getting other ideas, being inspired by whatever you see out there, good stuff, and be inspired by life to do better things. You know. Helping others in a way, if you can, help yourself, you know, martial art training, train other people up if you know some martial arts, you know, to help themselves, better the world, you know, do some productive stuff, you know. Wishing you all the best. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me, wushurichard. Train hard and stay safe. Seriously, I think keep it real. Thanks for watching. Bow.